Hi, I am Kamarul Zaman Baharo, your personal business finance partner. Today, I will teach you a tutorial on how to invest your company's surplus fund in a money market placement, or sometimes they just call it a repo placement. Money market or repo is an agreement whereby the bank sells its valued papers to an investor with an understanding to repurchase them at an agreed price on a specified future date. Unlike fixed deposit, the tenure could be from 1 day or overnight till 1 week. Normally, the type of paper used are banker's acceptance, negotiable certificate of deposits, and government stocks. All private and public companies with a surplus fund, cash-rich individuals, and government agencies can place their surplus fund into the financial institutions. What are the advantages of investing in a money market placement? Number 1, able to maximize our returns rather than leaving the funds idle in the current account. Number 2, can manage and plan our cash flow more efficiently as the duration or tenure of the fund placement is more flexible. And number 3, we can always withdraw our funds placed into the money market or repo before the maturity date in case of emergency. So how to invest in a money market placement? There is a minimum amount to place in a money market placement, and the tenure is from overnight to the maximum of subject to the availability of papers. You may check with your bank the minimum amount to place your surplus fund in a money market placement. On the day of the transaction, we will call the money market dealer and confirm with them the amount and tenure of the money market placement. The cutoff time for the placement is 12 noon. The rate of interest for the placement and the maturity date are fixed by us and our bank. If we already have an account with the bank, we will only need to give a letter of authorizing the bank to debit our account for the amount to be placed under the money market or repo placement, and the instructions to credit the fund plus the interest on the maturity date. If we do not have an account with the bank, we can also do the money market placement with the bank, provided that we arrange for the fund to be transmitted to the bank before the cutoff time. The bank will pledge its valued papers for the money market or repo placement. The bank will not deliver to us the actual papers, but merely a statement indicating that the papers has been sold for a specified period with an undertaking to buy them back at a specified future date. On maturity of the money market placement, the bank will pay back to us the principal together with the interest earned. At the same time, the papers which was earlier pledged to us will be rescinded or withdrawn. So how to calculate the interest payable on money market or repo placement? Essentially, the calculation of interest payable on repo transactions is based on the simple interest formula. I equals to P times R times T and divide with 365 days, where I is the interest payable, P principal sum placed under repo, R the rate of interest for the placement, and T the tenure of the repo. Let's say that we have placed a money market placement of 5 million for 6 days at 3.2%. Based on the formula given just now, the interest will be 2,640 cents. Now, I want to show you the sample of the money market placement letter. It is quite straightforward, and you can look at the screen now the sample of the letter. Essentially, you just write your reference number, the date, and your bank's address. Don't forget to state the person that you are dealing with as well. Just follow the sample of the letter. Write down the principal amount, value date or today's date, the maturity date, tenure, and the rate. You may calculate the interest earned and state the amount in the letter as well. Just copy the rest and ask your authorized signatories to sign the letter. Then fax the letter to your bank. That's it. It's quite simple. Once your bank confirms the transaction, it's done. I will continue with my next video on how your bank confirm the transaction by issuing you with the bank advice and your transaction record done in an Excel spreadsheet. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to learn more on how to manage your company's cash management.